Hey there, welcome to Bring Up Berries. Today we're going to prepare homemade, healthy, gluten and oil-free bread. You don't need to bake it, all you need is one ingredient and one pan. It is incredibly easy and fast to prepare this bread. It's healthy, nutritious and loaded with protein. You can use it in so many different ways, to prepare sandwiches, to spread your hummus or your avocado with your favorite vegetables, or even to make your own pizza crust. This may be one of my favorite bread recipes. Not only is it incredibly easy to prepare, but it couldn't be more versatile and nutritious. The only ingredient you will need is red lentils, which have a mild nutty flavor, are digestive and have a very high nutritional value. They contain polyphenols, essential amino acids, fiber and vegetable protein. They provide very few calories and help improve intestinal health. This bread is so versatile and you can use it as a substitute for toast, as pizza crust, for a quick and nutritious dinner, with your favorite vegetables or toppings, with soups, with creams. It is a perfect option for children who don't like legumes, as a pre or post-workout snack, or when you want to replace the refined carbs that white bread contains with the protein, minerals and antioxidants from lentils. The first thing you are going to do is soak the lentils in cold water for at least 2 hours. Soaking them will make your body digest them better. After soaking them, drain and discard the soaking water, rinse them well, and you can now put them in your blender. Then, pour about half a cup or 125 milliliters of mineral or filtered water. It's always better to use less water at the beginning and then add more if needed. Finally, I am going to add 1 teaspoon of salt, but this is totally optional. If you want, you can use other spices, pepper, or just leave it as is. Blend on high for about 1 minute, although the time will depend on your blender. You will probably need to open it again to check it out. If the texture is not creamy and somewhat runny, you can add more water and blend again. You will need to get a texture like the one I got. It has to be easy to pour, but not too liquid. Once you get a perfectly uniform texture without lumps and creamy, let it rest for 15 or 20 minutes before using it, so that it thickens up a little bit more. For this recipe, you will need a non-stick frying pan. If you don't have one, make sure you grease very well the one you will use. Heat it on medium to low, and once it's warm, pour about 1/3 of a cup of your butter into the pan and let it cook for a few minutes until you see some bubbles on the surface. Then carefully insert the spatula and check if it comes off easily. Flip and cook the other side until it gets as golden as you like. Repeat until you have cooked all your bread slices. You can give it the size and shape you like best. As you can see, the procedure is similar to the one of pancakes. I like to prepare some with a circle shape to make sandwiches with them, and the rest I used to make it with no specific shape, so it reminds me to naan bread that I absolutely love. And that's it. In less than 15 minutes you have this delicious lentil bread that you can use however you like. It will last about 5 days in the fridge in an airtight container. You can also freeze it once cooked and leave it at room temperature until it thaws, or heat it in the oven or in a toaster when you are going to eat it. Like I said before, one of my favorite ways to eat it is making sandwiches. The first thing I do is spread some homemade hummus. In this case, I'm using roasted pepper hummus, which will give it even more protein from the chickpeas. If you want to learn how to make hummus, I will be posting a video with the recipe very soon. Then I put spinach or kale, a few slices of avocado, some tomatoes, and then I close it. This is for me an ideal option for a quick but nutritious and protein-rich dinner or grab-and-go lunch or snack. I hope you have really enjoyed this video and this recipe, and if you have, don't forget to give me a thumbs up and subscribe if you don't want to miss the recipes that I'm gonna be posting every week in Bring Up Berries. See you next week!